Hi, this is Clara. Today, let's talk about saying yes to life's seasons of changes because most of us know what we need to do to have what we want. It's the doing it that can get tricky. Remember the last time you chose something new and exciting? Newness is a burst of spring into our lives and our hearts. We grow, we learn, we feel more energy and vitality. And this impulse towards new things is us becoming more of who we are. We want change because we love this feeling of our own unfolding and expanding. It's like a warm ray of sunshine to the soul. And true change brings out the best in us. People desire big changes like moving to a whole other country, or bigger ones like better communication with an intimate partner. We want to change the color of our living room walls, the kind of work that we do, and what prayer means to us. And just as a flower emerges from its seed into a beautiful rust orange Gerbera daisy, so everything is meant to grow and change. Flowers, kittens, continents, and us. Going towards something new often requires leaving or changing something current, and this, as we all know, this can be scary. But don't be tricked into believing that something isn't true or right for you just because you feel afraid. This is a good kind of scary. I'm absolutely certain I celebrated 13 years in business last week because I allow change. Not necessarily just change according to global economics or proven business models, but change that's in service of my own becoming and expanding and a life that I want to live. A while ago, after years of working from my home office in San Francisco, I wanted to start working remotely because spending extended periods of time in Africa was important to me. And it felt like a huge risk at the time because working remotely wasn't as popular or as common as it is now. And I genuinely feared my entire business was going to just go up in a puff of smoke overnight. Don't you sort of gulp in amazement sometimes at how dramatic the fear voices are? But simultaneously, I knew that if I let fear push down this desire, I was going to become a crumbled in the corner version of myself. And I had spent a lot of time there, and that was no longer an option. So even though the changeover took some strategizing, I ultimately chose to believe that no matter what happened, something good would follow. And it did. I mean, since then, I've spent many months and eventually a year on my favorite continent. I now have clients all around the world. And I get to work from wherever I am. This has significantly enriched my life. All of us are being pulled towards unknown destinations or pushed out of places we no longer belong. We have ideas and we have dreams and we want things, and they pull us. Hal Stone calls this the organizing intelligence. Our purpose is to listen and to bravely follow. So I have a 5-minute exercise for you. The next time you're noticing fear or feeling lost, or maybe you've nuzzled up to this sense that there's really something missing, try this. Physically stop whatever you're doing and thank your mind for its protective ruminations. Try and do this genuinely because part of you is genuinely trying to protect yourself. Breathe your way deeply and slowly back into this moment. Fill your lungs and then imagine the air filling the rest of your body. 5 slow breaths. I've timed this. It's 55 seconds. Remember something difficult that you made it through. This is you remembering your resilience and your resourcefulness. Remember that there's inexplicable magic and synchronicity in the world, and you have just as much right to it as anyone. And then make a brave promise to you that you're going to find a way to discover and step towards what's pulling you. Allow another breath. Remember something you're grateful for. And now write down the thing that you know is the next step for you. and go do it. All of these are in the newsletter if you want to go back and reread them. There are endless invitations to parties where we belong. And if you've stopped following your pulls at some point, it's okay. You can start again today, tomorrow, or next time. It'll never be too late, and what you desire is not going away. And please remember, you're worthy of what you want. And this life that you imagine, it's possible. And you can trust this sense of spring inside you, especially when it frolics into the room in the middle of winter.